Movies worth watching and watching again. These are movie gems.
Shh, it's starting.
You know, it's a treat to sit down to a great movie. But do you have trouble finding a worthwhile film you can watch with your family and friends? I'm Jay Fulmer, and I'm here to help. Let me recommend Fly Away Home. The film begins with tragedy and a new start. A 13-year-old girl from New Zealand, Amy, comes to live with her estranged father, Tom. He's eccentric, a sculptor and inventor with a home full of odd creations, including a replica of the lunar lander.
Why did you build it?
Well, the lunar lander, think about it. It's up there right now. The original one. They left it there. It's parked. So we needed another one. So I made an exact replica.
He doesn't know what to do with her, and she certainly doesn't know what to make of him. That begins to change as she saves some Canada Goose eggs, whose nest was destroyed by the carnage of land developers. When they hatch, they imprint on her, and she becomes their mother. She finds an ally in her father, which begins a bond between them. Tom's girlfriend also helps Amy to acclimate to her new situation by providing some much-needed big sisterly support in a home that's mostly masculine. Father and daughter are fully united when the wildlife official comes calling to tell the family that the geese belong to the crown, and if they're going to keep them, they must be pinioned, a process of disabling the wing to keep them from flying. The race is on now, not only to help the geese retain their freedom, but to help them learn the necessary migration route. Normally, goose parents would have shown them the way, but now it's up to their adopted parents. It's a good thing that Amy's dad is a crazy inventor who's also into ultralights. Responsible parents may question her dad's judgment in allowing his young daughter to fly, but it's an important part of the adventure, so, just go with it. This film is not as simple as other movies where a child befriends a noble animal and tries to help it. Under the direction of Carol Ballard, this film transcends the genre. It's been said that Carol Ballard makes art films for children. I think that's a bit unfair. I think he makes art films that resonate with the young and the child in all of us, in an authentic and personal way. Carol said in an interview, "I want to show a kid a world they can get excited about and want to be in." Carol's movies don't talk down to his audience. The feelings of his young and capable protagonists are rich and heartfelt. Carol makes his movies away from the influences of the Hollywood system, and that may be why they feel so fresh and original. It's easy to summarize the plot, but the characters of the story take a journey that is so much more than the events they are swept up in. To paraphrase what Betsy Reed of The Guardian said after rewatching this movie as an adult, "I see now that so much of Fly Away Home is about loss and grief, but this film is also about surviving those losses, creating new normals, and finding strength, even when everything looks hopeless." And it does all of that clothed in some of the most beautiful cinematography you've ever seen. Caleb Deschanel, the camera operator who worked with Carol on his critically acclaimed Black Stallion movie, brings their collaboration and inventiveness to Canada for Fly Away Home. Many of his incredible shots alone are worth renting this movie. As well as sweepingly breathtaking flying scenes, the camera comes in close for moments of tender emotion and intimacy. Yes, the deadline and villainous corporate developers waiting to bulldoze the sanctuary at the other end of the migration flight path may seem a bit contrived, but by that point in the movie, who cares? We just want to see if the injured goose Igor and all his siblings make it to safety, and we know that if anyone can do it, Amy can. Come on, Igor, don't give up. This film can only be called inspired. These are complex and flawed characters that learn lifelong lessons. Fly Away Home is an exhilarating fable and a must-see movie. Fly Away Home was released in 1996. It has a runtime of 1 hour and 47 minutes and is rated PG. I give it 9 gems out of 10. You can probably find this film at your local library, but you can also watch it through streaming online. Just type your movie title into the search bar and include the word streaming. You'll see results showing where you can rent it, or perhaps it's already in a streaming service you subscribe to. Once you watch it, come on back and tell us what you thought about it in the comments section. If you're already a fan of the movie, tell us in the comments what you loved about it and encourage others to watch it too. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to be notified of new episodes as they come out. See you next time for more Movie Gems.